All right, guys, welcome back. Today, let's have a look at Disney stock. It's down 1.5% for today, and we have like 20 minutes until market close. Stock is trading at $172 at the moment. And let's switch to daily chart. Let's take a look at what's going on with different time frames, moving averages, option market, all that good stuff. I think the news today was for the stock to be down this much is that 25,000 Disneyland employees in class action lawsuit alleging underpaid wages. So that was the headline, and there's other headlines that I did not go through. Like there's also like certain companies requiring their employees to get vaccinated before returning to work. So I think Disney is one of them. So, but let's see what's going on. We're not going to talk too much about the news. I don't really like to cover that. My favorite part in this channel, if you're new to the channel, is just take a look at the technicals. Okay. So switching to yearly chart. So this is 1 year, 1 day chart. Every single candle on this chart represents 1 day of price action. Okay. So if you look at this chart here, you notice this support line that I have at the moment is $170 level. So this is the level where stock has bounced multiple times, going back to December probably. So after gapping up here, and of course it slipped below but quickly gained back, and here it was support, here it was support, and today almost tested that level and bounced, and it's holding at that moving average. So I'm watching at 170 as a support, and as a resistance I'm looking at this trend line. So if you are someone who is bullish, I think this stock has to get above that trend line for this stock to push really higher, maybe back to $200 levels. So, and also today looks like support was also, I'm bringing up the moving averages on my screen. You see red line represents 200-day simple moving average, and the yellow line represents 50-day simple moving average. So it is sitting right above that 200-day moving average. So if it closes above that, so that's the support. Also I want to take a look at the momentum. Momentum has been slowing, and if you look at the daily chart as well, it's been coming down here as well. So it looks like today, last 2 days, it slipped below. They have earnings coming up 12th of August apparently. So I wouldn't rush in even at these levels to buy this name. So below that 170, if you see the stock slip below, most likely solid support would be 153, but I'm not sure if it's going to get there, but that would be a really good discount for the stock. At the moment, from its highs, I don't know, it's like $30 off from its all-time highs. If it's a good discount, I think averaging in could be a decision, but I'm not here to tell you when to buy, where to buy. This video is just to keep an eye on your on a risk, because if this stock slips below 170, there's not much of a support all the way till these maybe 160 could act as a support as well, all the way till these 160, 150 levels. Okay, so, and reward is not as much as your risk, because all the way till here, this trend line, which could be 181, 180, that's the reward. If this stock goes up, it might hit that level and hit wall of sellers, and there's a lot of sellers here at 178 as well. So if you look at these levels, there were a lot of sellers here at these levels as well. So okay, now let's switch to different time frames. Let's take a look what's going on with the weekly time frame and also monthly time frame. If we take a look at the weekly for the past I want to say 3 months or so, it's been moving sideways. Okay, it hasn't been doing much. It's just in this range of 180 and 172. Okay, and if we switch to monthly chart here, where you can see every candle here represents 1 month of price action, you can see for the past month, this stock, for the past 6 months or so, this stock has been downtrending, making lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. Okay, but let's see what they report. And after they report, if it slips these levels, then I would be looking to possibly maybe play a dip buying opportunity. But I would be patient here. So it's pretty much in the middle of range bound. And for me, as someone who swing trades and day trades, there's not much going on here, and I wouldn't try to trade it until it slips below or until it breaks out of this level. Okay, and one more thing lastly, I want to take a look for Disney stock is the option activity. So today 90,000 calls were traded and 47,000 puts were traded, but let's see what people are betting on. So filtering out by the biggest orders, so here we can see there are a lot of okay, it's still working through this order, but two big orders that are standing out for me. The one could be a spread. So next year, 182.50 call. Actually, 182.50 call is for August. Actually, this month expiring this month, but next year, January 2023, actually. 2 years from now, 240 call, 135 put, same year, same expiration, January 20th, 2023, and then October 15th, 185 call, and then next year, January 21st, $200 call, and bunch of other August 6 calls, August 20th calls, August 13 calls, August 6th. So short-term calls, and then there are some puts as well for November, 180 put, 170 put, 180 put, 175. I'm seeing even next year, June, 160 put, and then next year, actually August 6th. So by looking, there's a lot of orders to go through. By looking at this activity, today's activity, I can say that long-term people are betting to the upside. Some really decent bullish calls that came in, not as significant sizes, but short-term as well. There's a lot of calls, but for August, September, and even November, there are some puts as well. So, and there are spreads. Most of them are spreads. It could be a debit spread, it could be a credit spread. I can't tell by Thinkorswim. So to me, it's looking like people are betting bullish, but further than October, September, October, January, and even like 2023. So not many people, except for these August 6th and August 20th small orders that came in, except for these people who didn't pay as much. There's not much going on for short term. So we know that Disney is a slow mover and it's a big stock, 314 billion market cap. So you don't expect this stock to be volatile, and that's why people are buying time. So 1 year, 2 year time frame. So that's pretty much it for this video. If it was helpful or entertaining, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel. I will see you guys in the next technical analysis. Take care. Peace.